Good afternoon. The Chairman, Human Rights Defenders and Access to Justice Advocate Center, our Levy Department, co-comments and reviewers, and Queen Mrs. Olusola, live from Ikeja and then Avelu branch. We'll have a brief update and report on money mistakenly, according to Mrs. Alika Ivory Uzchikwa,
Such
Uzchikwa, that she paid money to human rights account mistakenly or however. But you all know how things have been run in this office for transparency and also for accountability. We also want her to explain further how the transaction worked and what led to her sending money to human rights account, whereas there has never been any business transaction, neither any case discussed as regards to the sum that is transferred to the account. I think after her explanation, then we'll give you details on how this kind of issue have been happening and how people have run into a series of problems because of this kind of unmistakably paid money to your account. I thank you for being with us. We'll be brief so that we can bring other update of other case to you. Thank you. Okay, good afternoon, madam.
good afternoon.
Okay, please explain to us what exactly happened. How did you transfer money to a human rights account, please?
Okay, first I have this number, this the office number. My name is Ivory Alika. I got this office number in case of anything so that I'll be on a safe side or maybe any other person might want human rights contact. So I have this since I didn't know. So we moved away from this area and I happened to contact another office, save another number with the same name. So when eventually I discussed with the other parties and he said okay that he's going to send me account. Calling his number, the number was switched off and I said, oh, okay, I have the second one. So I now messaged the two number, please can I have their account? Along the line, this office replied my message and forwarded me the account. So I looked when I put the account, it showed human right, and I thought, okay, maybe it's the other guy, and I did the transfer, 100,000. So later, about 2 days later, I messaged the same number. I said, okay, that I want him to commence the what I asked him to do. I want it this week. The office number has to call me and said what is the money meant for? Why did I transfer the money? This office number messaged me, called me, and asked who owns the money. Why did I transfer the money? And I said, oh, I'm talking to a lady. Don't worry. Let me call the person. I called my other person. He said that he didn't get the money. And I said, okay, let me call. So that was why I'm here.
And when you called, what did I tell you?
You said that that they don't refund money. And I said, okay, let me that I should go and lay a complaint at the police station. So that was exactly what I did today.
Okay, maybe you are trying to misquote what I told you.
Okay.
You first sent a text
Yes.
that you mistakenly paid 100,000 to the account, and I asked you how. And what do you mean by you mistakenly paid the money to our account? Because human rights account is not an individual account that you feel Jennifer, Jane, or whoever have similar names. Is an organization account. And how did you get the account that you are transferring the money to the account had become a mistake? Then you try to explain that you knew one human right before and you knew our number. You wanted to transfer money to the human rights account. So you thought our human right is the person you wanted to send, the human right that you wanted to send the money to. So you requested for the account number from our office. We did this avail you the account details and you transferred the money. Few days later you discover that the money was not meant for this office. and I told you we can't refund you a dime, that you should go and make a report at the police station and tell the police that we want police involved in the matter. And so, and I told you, you have to, you called again, that you want to explain the details. I said no. Go and get police involved. That if police is not involved in this matter, the money will not be refunded back to you. And this is the reason why. I've frequently asked these police officers that you came with this afternoon, because when he called me, I asked him he should come to the office. One issue is aware that so many people have been arrested like this, and we have treated series of cases like this. One, people will defraud people, then the avenue of taking the money back, what they do is they send money to different accounts. If they transfer the money to different accounts, they will request, they know they will call somebody, maybe probably they will come to this office and price a product. You will have an agreement with them, discuss price, take your account number. Then they will transfer money to the same person they price product with. Please, can I have your account number? You give them the account number. Few days or hours later, they transferred money to that account. The same person will call back, oh sorry, I wanted to make transfer to a particular account, but I mistakenly transferred to your account. I thought it's that account, please help me. If the money is bulk, they'll tell you, if I don't mind, you can take some out of it for your account charges, but please, I want the money returned back. Then if the person is not careful, that person will take whatever, who transferred the money, offer him or her, and make withdrawal and pay back to who pretends to mistakenly transfer money to their account. Maybe some months you must have forgotten that there was anything, any transaction that passed through your account. And because the money they collected from who they've defrauded is huge, but they just try to spread the money into different accounts and have the money back to them, because they wouldn't want a trace. EFCC will started tracing from the first account that made the transfer, and that is how they will keep transfer, arresting for one account of which to other account. Any account that they send money via, they will get whoever the account owners arrested. We have treated several cases like that here, and the police officers should be aware, because they are the one that have been doing such tracing and arrest. And I've had other person, my boy that sell products, they've done the same thing to him. And hence you told me, because your statement was not really clear. And what you will do, you will call the person now, the woman rights person that you intended transferring the money to.
Okay.
You will call the person, and what exactly the reason you want to transfer the money to the person.
How can I know it?
Yeah.
President.
Sir?
what you are doing now is how we are supposed to do it based
Yeah.
on our experience with this kind of cases. But it's very easy. Eh? Let me assist her, okay? We ask her to go to the police. Now the police is here. And we have your voter's card photocopy
Yes.
is here.
Yeah, I have my
Okay,
statement of
yeah,
account.
hold a minute. One more question is okay. The only thing you don't get the money right away. They will
No,
give you a date and send it to that same account.
account.
From which account did you send it to our account?
It's my account.
Your account.
Personal
It's
account,
okay.
yes.
It's all right. It's okay. President,
So
don't stress yourself. I know you are trying to do it the way it used to be. So long as from your personal account to our account mistakenly and you wanted to send it to another human rights to assist you for a case, 100,000, you mistakenly send it to us and you said you hold our number when you
Number.
were still living at
Around,
Ikeja in
yes.
case of any maybe
Anything.
your husband slap you. And now you already moved to a distance and your husband has slapped you there. You thought we are too far. You now send 100,000 to another human rights organization. You know what sweetens my heart? Hmm? I am very glad, happy to hear that another human rights organization can charge you 100,000. Simple. That is all. That you can have a husband, a domestic violence, and a human rights organization is charging you for 100,000. Simple as ABCD. So, hence you are here, police is here, your face is here, your voters card photocopy, I mean, however, is here. It's okay.
the statement, do you have it here?
Yes.
Please bring a letter. Give me the statement so I can attach to the.
Yeah. Don't.
Okay, when next you have to be careful, okay?
Yes.
Even there is the one I did, I just forgot about it.
Excuse me. Is
Hold
it?
on, listen to my own. I was a victim kind of.
Okay.
I call Agege, I bought my house about 30,000 naira.
No.
So
Second.
when they want to send me their account details, they
Give
make
her her
mistake
bag
with
now.
one number.
Give her her bag.
They
Don't do that.
make mistake with one number. Instead of 8, maybe they put 7. And when I now put it in my phone, another funny name appeared. Instead of me to think of why should this mama name be guy name kind of, I just went ahead and paid the money. And I was now calling the woman, what about my product? She said I have not received alert. When we find out it was a different account entirely. But I don't want to start going to, you know, bank here and there. I just forget about the 30. Not that if I fall, I may have recovered it. It can happen with this proof.
The reason this mistake happened because I
Stable
saved the
it and
two
bring it mention
numbers.
so I can
I s-
mean it
I
to finance.
I saved the two number as human rights.
Madam, it's okay. It's approved.
Okay.
They will
Thank you
get
very
back
much.
to you.
Thank you very
Mm.
much.
Mm. President, any question?
You've already said so you've already cut me off or whatever.
I did not cut you off.
My it's
I did
okay.
not cut you off because if you want to follow how we investigate matters, we work with EFCC and all that. So if we follow it now, you will still be here till next time adjournment. So long as from your account
Bring
to our account, it's okay. You understand? If it was for another account to our account, we still adjourn it and follow more investigation.
I understand.
Mm. But the only thing is I'm not too dey happy say not be way you send am to. That is just the truth.
Honestly, I've given this number to like two people, people that say they don't have the human rights office where I sent the number. That was when I was staying around here. Yes.
so what is the account number?
22.
No, don't call it tomorrow. Just
Write
write
the
it there.
account number under this. No, don't worry.
With the name.
Yes. The money the bank you transfer is this Zenith Bank or
Zenith.
Access Bank?
Zenith, I transfer from Zenith Access.
Please check if your account reached an agreement. That's
Efficient.
yeah.
Okay.
Remember, you are going to church.
Hold on. You are going to. Who is your? Write your phone number.
The same phrase, add it to the information.
They will get back to you if you are coming to take the money cash or transfer to your account.
Transfer.
That is what I'm saying. We are the one to tell you how the money
Okay,
will be
okay.
paid to you. If it's going to be cash, we'll tell you. If it's going to be transfer, you will still be here to acknowledge the money
Payment.
received. Yeah.
If it's more than 7 working days, you
You
can
will
call.
call. It will not be.
Okay.
Mm.
Thank
Come
you.
out for office, they're not the help men.
No.